problems, no connection issues. There we go.
Perfect.
Don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. We are no.
Again?
Chat.
Very quick. I get fucked. Please. Oh, and it is. Where I'm meant to be taken. The pains that present you which their Instagram video that begin. So start as you close and it's sudden in. The script is shit is of one gone through comes up to you. Can you please tell us about your character?
How do I who he that? You know, family he'll takes
becomes, breaking it just is what we and she comes up to you. He's been at least
asking how long is your husband missing?
He's been with and he dumps she's with emotion. If you could calm down extraction from her.
Arm?
That with her.
Aesthetics.
Okay, well, this was try and persuade me as the you fact
That we
before pain. What we doing is the play, persuade them that they do as a character as persuade something on their persuasion check.
that would be my charisma. So it's a
Attempt to persuade
+4.
character.
So I want later for the local hall is I hate drink. I know exactly what happened. What happened?
So she hugs. This is obviously not. Just takes her dead body here. She goes. Can you come, please?
Tender, please. I need.
So in terms, I'll say, yep. He grabs a drink and he lights it on the table.
I see how smooth drink slot.
Sleight of hand.
Not drop that. That's not
Into your hand and you go to pick it up. Sort of catch up, but it's not like bumble. Sort of in your hand.
I down there and one for the widowed woman and feeds us.
Okay, I'm going to put up straight up. Anyway, it says it's lit by a single candle each and serves in the part up as you walk through.
Discord's not working at that point.
You see a body. It's wafts your nose struck right. This learning at 5 for some police officers. Beside another who he's a dwarf, and so he's got the in because he's not wearing uniforms. Back he to the sea blanket puffy red. He is just neutral. Man, he's on the because you are a PI, you can access technical lessons.
What is there?
It's a level, not a split.
How do I do? Sorry, I called. How like high the curse?
Well, PI still regard as officers as just couldn't cut it as.
Okay. Is this the body's husband? The body husband, or is that something?
Relationship.
That's what I thought. Okay. Ugh. Now I got a 6.
So look at the ball you see. Just you even raise or this or anything. No, he's very tough or do something.
How long is on the?
Why you're getting up? We found it. The soreness. We found it, which I need to out.
Okay. Is there anything on the body?
So you're
to get the because they don't trust.
I would get the officers to let you through physically, but they
Okay.
are just crime scene.
Is the officer on?
No, head of the police is not, but the body are all officers. They'll who are active talking with the friend.
Other side of the area. Excuse me.
You've already spoken to him, and
So I'd like to speak of a over on the other side at side of the if not to on who's you detect.
I'm talking with officers side again. To you actually, but he's content than anything. Diagnosis. Anyways, look, let you through. That's the air. Maybe you don't have a.
I go to the guy he's playing and don't.
Okay, you convince him.
How down the
There's
line?
something is probably like all brand new. Try and convince that not they'll let you through.
See him shove and say, "Hey, you thing." So this was hysterical. Seeing how you give her.
Roll nation.
Can we say that? Which one would? Or my intimidation would
Charisma.
Okay.
Sheets. That's
42.
he don't tell me anything I didn't know, sir. And like regularly,
Topper coin.
In your pictures that says
What? Let's see. Got a single. No, I was gonna be with him. I don't have to go.
you're looking at wrong techniques like digging with his bagging the bone in abundance. First of all, it's a must.
So it's gonna go wrong. Powers.
Yes.
I search that pocket.
Uh,
A investigation. Yeah.
yes.
So that 9
Stealth check with
3. Oh no, that's not 1 and traits. Is that there? I don't remember it.
stealth. It's hold on a sec. Shade numbers.
I found it.
It's
Oh, it's charity.
So you gotta roll that with disadvantage because that's what. Yeah. So your skill section, AL, that's what you are.
Disadvantage.
Plus, you're also like a paladin.
Okay. All right. Oh, I said.
So it's this just you die of the two. You take the higher of two numbers.
That's a.
You get in bad boy. You're doing. It is good fucking.
Hey, clear over here. Derek's. Not. And
Look, you can see all your fancy games when it became appear real one. Yeah, touching up fucking corpse and fucking. We are you.
let's see. And, I'm. You know what? By looking at.
I've been maybe 15.
I'm gonna clear. He check. Has he know what's in the pocket?
I can switch. I'm still thinking here. In order to shit, just come in, set call. You come in, set up. What if it do?
In here, our one guy. There's officers around the store. You got an over. Let me through. You check.
Over. Is this look and also a judgment, or because here and yes.
You think check hours. exact. Only get what? Hour? Check. No. Anything. It should have anything that can give us a lead. Yes. Yes. Haha! Yes! That's a plus. Wait, hang on.
Automatically.
Yeah. That's a 9. I failed.
The fuck? Also, we're only 3 skill this class.
Okay. So what that? 5.
You rolled a 5 plus.
Charisma.
That's it.
Is
Okay. Sweet. That's all you get.
oh yeah, I don't know where.
Moving on. Pissed off. You also see that's the part that you right. So gloves just and then he just says, "Fuck up the crack."
He's gloves on me. See? On. That's what kind of?
You're just
Okay.
it looks good.
What just happened? Oh no! Discord crashed. Where did Discord go? Discord crashed. Oh no. Oh, that's not a good thing. Am I back?
You're back.
Okay,
Sweet.
I don't know what that was.
Okay, well, anyways,
Don't think I've ever had it
back to
close on me in the middle of a session.
That was, I'm not gonna lie, fucking weird. Anyways.
Alright, what were you saying as I put the glove on and slowly flip him off?
Oh, yeah. He just has this scowl across your face. And then he just looks back at you and goes, "Just so you know, mate, you just made an enemy out of me. And you don't want an enemy out of me." And then he just turns around and you see him walk off back towards the witness.
Alright, with both gloves on, I will check that pocket now.
Alright, sweet. Can you please roll investigation?
Investigation. Okay, so it is +5. That is a 17.
Okay, you reach inside the pocket and you pull out a vial full of green fluid, cracked, just in sort of a jagged pattern, just like it's obviously just smashed in his pocket. But you also get the feeling that there's something deeper to this. And obviously the fluids are gone from the vial now since it has been cracked.
Does it have a lid? Or is the lid gone?
The lid is still attached to one of the shards of glass.
Does it have a scent?
Can you please roll me a medicine check?
Alright, so that's basic. Okay. 13.
See? I'm gonna say it doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay. Is there any residue on it?
There's a couple of drops of green sort of droplets on it.
Is there like a rag or something nearby? Or wait, hang on. No, I'm not gonna mess with the body. Yeah, is there like a rag nearby? Can I rip off part of the closed off sign and dip it into the residue to see what it does?
I'll let you do that.
What kind of roll do you want from me?
I reckon either stealth. You can roll actually roll a stealth check for me.
Oof. Do you want me to do it with disadvantage still?
Yes, since you're a paladin. It's
Okay.
always a disadvantage.
That's an
Gonna
11.
turn that on to me real quick. 11?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say you make it over there with like a few side glances from the police officers, but just seeing what you did to their captain,
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of just like, you know, they're not gonna pick fights. Well, not captain, but lead detective.
Okay.
Anyway, so you get to the dip it in, and as you pull it out, you notice it doesn't do anything to the cloth physically, but you just sense like a weird sort of presence coming off of it. And it starts building and building until it goes up in green smoke and you don't see it again.
That's weird. All right. Back to the body. Knowing that, is there any... I mean, seeing how it went up in smoke, I can't see any residue that would look like it's from that broken container.
The only piece that was broken was in the pocket. And that's it. And in that pocket, you take a look at... Actually, go ahead. You go.
Is the pocket on like his side? Is it like a jacket pocket or like pants pocket?
I'll say it's a pants pocket. It's a jacket pocket, actually.
Jacket pocket. So is it like above the chest or on the side?
On the side.
If I move the jacket away from the body, is there a hole from the container? Like, did it rip the pocket of the jacket?
You notice on the inside that the entire layer is just taking a chunk out of that pocket. So from the outside it looks normal, but from the inside it's definitely caused the exact same thing that you've witnessed.
So assuming so, it was whatever was that residue or in the container. From that spot, did it do something to the body where it was touching?
Roll me an investigation.
Okay. That's a 14.
14. I'll say that you notice that just around the skin, it's just sort of there's just sort of a greenish tinge there.
So it like
There's
stained
nothing
the skin
major.
on the surface. Okay. Is he wearing pants?
He is wearing pants.
Do those pants have pockets, or are these pants just pocketless?
I'll say they're pocketless.
Okay. Okay, so there's that. Was there an inner, like, sewn-in pocket type of thing on the inside of the jacket?
I'm gonna say there was.
Can I reach in and check that pocket?
You most certainly can.
So that would be another invest. Ooh, that is a 24.
Okay. You pick out a note, and all it says are the letters R L.
RL. Okay. I'm gonna carefully fold that, put it in my pocket, and then I want to check the.
Can you make a sleight of hand check for that? please.
Sleight of hand. That is a regular dexterity without bonuses. That's a 2. Damn it.
As you do that, the chief of police, or not chief of police, but like the lead investigator, looks over to you and goes, "What the fuck do you think you're doing? I ain't let it slide when you come over here and fucking tamper with the damn crime scene, beginning to put on the fucking gloves, but you come in and you steal fucking evidence. I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, you might be involved in this, you piece of shit."
Let's see. Nah, mate. I was trying to put it in a bag. You didn't see what I was doing. I'm trying to make sure it's protected. We're gonna give this to evidence.
Can you please roll me a deception check?
Let's see. Say perception or deception?
Deception.
Deception. That is 22.
He looks at you, raises one eyebrow, and then he just sort of, waddles off, just like, "Oh, fucking bastard ass bitch."
Alright. As I
Anyways.
continue and just put the note away, I want to check out that symbol that is on his chest.
You look at the symbol, and can you please give me an investigation, a choice between investigation or arcana.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. They're both the same. That
But
fell off.
just tell me which one you decide to do.
That is gonna be an arcana. That is a
Okay.
10. No, wait, no, sorry, I read that wrong. That's an 8.
You look at the symbol on his chest and you detect no magical presence at all. Whatever this symbol is, it has no purpose in terms of magic.
Can
Like to roll me an investigation check?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I want to know if it was like cut into the skin by like a blade or something, like a medical knife. So with investigation, that is a 21.
You look at this symbol in his chest, and as you look at it, you realize this hasn't been cut in. This hasn't been sewn in or anything. This has been branded into his chest. Someone has taken the time to brand, piece by piece, an elaborate symbol into his chest, likely while the victim was still alive.
So like they do with cattle, how they heat up a piece of metal and they sear it into him.
Yes.
So that means
Please
he's
roll me a sanity check.
sanity.
Or actually, I'll make that a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so that is. How do I do that again? I don't remember how to do that one. Oh, that's just a regular D20, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. 7.
7. After realizing this piece of information, you turn around and you immediately feel like you need to throw up. This is information that is hitting you hard. It is someone has taken the time, the energy to not only as just for fucking fun, it has been a calling card. This isn't meant to be a thing that has any use apart from because he wanted to.
Seeing
That's
how I
what makes you sick most of all.
do I need to throw up? Like actually throw up?
IRL, no.
Is it like
No, but let's say
it's just a feeling? Like my gut dropped.
Yeah, it's the feeling
Okay.
of it's the feeling of like your mouth watering, your gut tensing. It's like you feel the need to throw up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add 1 point to your sanity meter.
Okay.
This might be a perfect time to explain to Most of the time, the sanity meter is a special system based on the Call of Cthulhu system that I've designed for this game because it is going to be dealing with a lot of dark imagery that to any normal person would cause severe amounts of trauma. So the sanity meter at some point will start interfering with the people's day-to-day lives, or just even moments where they're role-playing where something will be brought up and like PTSD, they will experience those moments again, and their flashbacks and those traumatic responses will become more and more frequent. Okay. What do you do?
Am I too overwhelmed with the feeling of
Oh,
being sick, or can I still look around the body?
you can still look around the body.
Um, let's go with... Is there anything laying around him?
The only things you can see lying around him is the blood that's pooled from his corpse.
Do I have a vial?
No, but I'll say you can ask one of the police for one.
I'm not gonna mess with the rookie, because I don't think he's high up on the chain to have anything. Is let's see, not the detective. 'Cause I don't think he would have one. I want to take a who would be there? Not like a 1920s forensic guy. Is there a guy there that has his like cameras and everything, or like basically a sketch artist? Does the sketch artist have a vial?
The forensic analysis will have a vial, yes.
Can I ask him
As you walk
for a
up to
vial?
him, you walk up to him, he's wearing a white, like a science, I can't remember the name for it, but science cloak. And he's there, with this board out, writing down information as he sees it. And as you go up to him, he speaks in a sort of British tone, and he goes, oh, "Okay, sir, I understand. Of course, he's a buyer." And he hands it to you.
All right.
He doesn't. He's just a forensic guy. He doesn't know that you're not meant to be
Okay.
there.
I want to take that vial and get a sample of the blood into the vial.
Please roll me a sleight of hand check.
All right. That is regular dexterity. Whoosh. 5. I get like a drop.
I'll say you get a couple of drops in it, and you get a little bit amount of blood, but then as you go to scoop it, it sort of thumbs out of your hand and lands on the ground. It hasn't broken yet, but you can see that another droppage like that would probably break it. You can try again if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again. Ah, that's worse. That's a 4. All right.
You drop it, and it just goes psh, and splashes in the pool of blood as it just shatters.
You know what? All right. I've got an idea. With my gloves still on, I'm going to take a few shards of the glass. Do I have a baggie I can put the... or something?
Yes, you do.
I'm going to put the shards of glass that are covered in blood into that baggie to hold on to.
Of course. Please mark down in your equipment 1 baggie of glass shards covered in blood.
Okay, let's see. Inventory. I do not know how to add that. I'll put that as my notes. Make it easier for me to remember. Other.
I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
So,
Baggie of blood-soaked glass. Because I can't figure out how to add it to my inventory. I forgot how to use D&D Beyond. Imagine that. Oh, okay. Custom item. Baggie. No, it won't let me. It's just an item. I'm just going to leave it as a note that I have, because if I add it, it's going to think I can equip it. That sucks. If anybody knows how I can do stuff like that on Indeed Beyond, let me know.
alright. Anyways, so where were we? Yes. So you've now got the baggie covered in blood.
Okay.
Now you can continue investigating on the corpse, or you could go and talk to the witness.
Is there anything noticeable that is near the body that I have not checked?
The only... Can you please roll me a investigation check on the whole body?
22.
You notice that you've checked out nearly everything apart from the fingertips, the hands, and the toes.
Repeat that one more time.
The only things you have not checked are the clenched hands and the toes.
Yeah, I want to check both hands.
You notice that they're locked in like a death grip, just holding them out, almost as if they're still withering in pain.
Is there something that I can see coming out the side of his hands, or is he just gripped like he was rigor mortis and he's just stuck there?
Roll me an investigation.
I forgot what that was. That's a 13.
Okay, you notice a little piece of white sticking out of his right hand.
If I go to grab his hand, are they too stiff for me to peel them open, or am I afraid that I'm gonna snap a finger off?
I reckon, as long as you're careful, sorry. And I guess the other thing is, you just have to roll me either a sleight of hand or I'm not sure which it would be, sorry. Just roll me sleight of hand.
Oh, where did it go? That's a 19.
You carefully pry open his fingers, and a little white note folded up neatly just falls out of his hand to the ground.
I pick it up.
A little bit of it has gotten stained with the blood of the... But there's still enough that you can read exactly what it says.
What does the note say?
In common, all it spells out is 2 words. And it's in a different... I want to quickly make the distinction that it's in a different handwriting than the note you got before. And all it says is, not worthy.
So RL, not worthy.
Two different notes and two different
Two
handwritings.
different handwritings. Okay. Is there anything on his feet? I'm assuming he can't hold things with his toes. I'm assuming maybe because they're... Are they, like, bound together, or is his feet spread apart?
His feet are spread apart, but the main thing you notice is that his toes at the, like his actual toes themselves, are the same shade of green as that was in the broken glass vial that you grabbed.
Same shade of green. Okay. Is there anything wrapped around his ankle or the toes themselves, or is it just that stain?
There's nothing else wrapped around the toes, I'm gonna say.
Okay. So I put the other note together with the other one that I found, and then I go and speak with the witness.
Okay. You come up to the witness, and there's the detective, still his massive,
Ego.
an ego, inferiority complex, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
But he looks at you and says, "Don't you go stealing my fucking prime suspect, mate, alright? I'm gonna fucking do. I've had it up to fucking here with you. Now, if you fucking steal my prime suspect, I am no choice, but I'm gonna fucking have to lose my shit with you, okay?"
Yeah. I don't need them. I just want a couple of questions.
He just sort of waves his hand, allowing you to pass through.
All right. I'm going to ask, are you the one that found the body?
Yes, I'm the one that found the body.
Is the body in the exact position you found it?
Of course, what do you think? Don't tell me. You think I did it just like that other guy?
I don't know what to believe. I don't know how long exactly the body's been here. All I've been told is you found the body. I don't know if maybe the body was moved between now and when you got in hold of the police. I just want to know. Did you know this person?
The body? Yes, he's my friend. I saw him disappear, and I saw him reappear. He, okay. It was 3 days ago, and we cut to a flash. Standing side by side, you can see a almost same height as the body on the ground, but certainly a lot more muscular mass, a lot more fat in him as well. This is obviously, the body looks as if it's been decaying for months at this point, which is weird considering how this was only 3 days ago.
Okay.
Anyways, the guy goes and continues, and he goes, my friend and I were grabbing drinks, and he had to step outside for air. He said he felt weird of some sort, and he said he felt like there was something inside of him. That's when, after a couple of moments, he went up in green smoke. It's like he disappeared right in front of me. His scream. He screamed. It still haunts me. I can never get that scream out of my head. And he crawls up into sort of fetal positioning, just clutching his head, rocking back and forwards.
I want to do deception to see if he's genuine with his emotions.
That would be an insight check.
Inside check. Oh, insight. Okay. All right. That is a 10.
As far as you know, he is being completely honest. That's with his feelings are completely 100% genuine. He's not faking at all.
How long ago did you see this happen? Did he just poof into green smoke?
Like I said, 3 days ago it happened. Then I'm walking down the street, and all of a sudden, poof, he reappears. Just here. I don't know what happened. I don't. And he's looking like this. The only reason I know it's him is because of his fucking ear tattoo.
Can you describe? Were you there the day he got the ear tattoo?
Yes, of course. We both got one, and he reveals back his ear. Peels back his ear, and you just see letters. You see the word familiar right across there.
Okay. Have you said any of this to his wife?
Yes, of course. And look,
How does she feel about your relationship with him?
she's fine with it, but she obviously, like any wife, she doesn't really approve of him spending as much time with me, and he's very much looks down on our relationship. That's okay. And he looks at you. Actually, come on.
Okay. Clearly he's hysterical, and he is being genuine. But without him being fully calm, I don't think I'm going to get much out of him. So I want to take a glance back and look at the body. Can I tell what race the body is laying there?
It's human.
He's human. I want to... Okay, I'm assuming I can't take him with me to get close to the body, so I'm going to leave him there, do a quick walk back, check out the tattoo. I want to know if he's saying that it's the exact tattoo.
On the back, you lift up the ear from where the guy had his tattoo, and in there, just see the lines. Does not mean related by blood.
So he's got familiar, not related by blood is on him. So...
Sorry, familiar is... sorry, don't know why I said familiar, but it's supposed to be, like, family.
Yeah. So
that's what it means, yeah.
So they must have been friends growing up, non-blood brothers type of thing. I walk back over. I look at the other detective and say, hey, can we just let this guy get some rest? He's clearly not doing well right now. I don't think we need to get any more questions out of him. He's not going to be any more genuine than he is currently right now.
Can you please roll me a persuasion check?
That's a 20.
That's a 20?
Yeah, not nat.
The policeman looks at you and he looks back at the young lad and he goes, alright, fine. He gets your fucking wish, okay? You can tell he wants to say something, anything. He's infuriated, but he can't. He doesn't have the words for it.
Alright, I ask him, did you speak with the wife yet?
And then he sort of looks at you questioningly and it's like, mate, we haven't even had time to do a background check on this bloke. We don't know who he is. All we know is that that guy said that he saw him disappear 3 days ago and reappear now.
So, I don't know how much you've gotten out of him. I don't know if you've noticed they both have the same tattoo behind the ear. Him, in translation, says familiar or family. The dead body over there says not related by blood, basically. The only thing I can assume is they are genuine friends, or rather were, but they're more family because they grew up together, basically. According to him, their relationship with the wife is fine, but the wife was not very fond of certain aspects of their relationship. I don't think I could get further into him, ask him about that because of how hysterical he was. From what I can tell, he's being as genuine as possible, but because of his heightened, I don't know, fear, he's not going to say much.
He looks at you and he sort of chums and they're like, oh, fine, fine. And he sends them both home and he goes, we're going to take this body back to the forensics. And he goes, I can't believe I'm fucking saying this, but give me your fucking card and maybe I can, I don't know, give you a call with the results since you're obviously not going to leave me alone on this shit.
I lean in and whisper, I said, I'm going to be as genuine as I possibly can. I don't care about how you feel about me. I want to get paid. I want to get this job done. Be careful around that body. There is something up with it. I picked up what was in his pocket. There was a broken vial. Whatever touched it, I don't know if it was living or whatever, I tested a little rag. 10 seconds later, it just poofed right there. Green smoke. Sounding like the green smoke the guy who we just sent away was describing. You get close enough, that smell from the body is nauseating. I damn near turned around and threw up on the rookie over here who just let me walk on through.
He looks at you, and despite, obviously, upon your statement of I just want to get paid, he looks a little pissed off, but then he grows more and more fond of you. He starts to listen to what you're saying, and he realizes that while you're not doing it for the right reasons, you are doing good.
Hey, you
And
get
so
paid, I get paid. We're in the same line of business. I just do it on my own.
And with that, the truck comes along for the body, and they put him to the back and they load it away, and the police slowly clear out of the crime scene. And the detective heads off to do his work.
So we're left back into an empty alley.
Exactly. Just completely empty. You can see the street lights are on still. It's around midnight, I'd say. And they're just flickering in the wind, despite you feeling no breeze.
Is the wife still there?
Yes, she is.
I'm gonna go over, see if she's calmed down a little bit.
She's just on the step in the cold, just shivering to herself, just after seeing her husband's mangled corpse. I mean, who can blame her? But she's...
How long ago was the last day you saw him?
3 days ago.
Did you see...
That bastard took him!
Were you with him last, or was his best friend with him?
Best friend was, of course. I always told him he's not a good influence. He's up to no good. But Familia is not related by blood, he'd always say. Fucking idiot. It's my fault.
Is that his nickname? Familiar?
No, they always watched these soap operas going up, and some of them were in Spanish, and so they just heard that phrase on TV one day and decided that's what they're gonna use.
Did you know your husband before they became friends, or were they friends before you guys got together?
They were friends before I got together, but look, I should have been his priority.
I want to detect deception off of her.
Roll for it. For insight check.
Insight check. That's another. That's just another. Oh, insight right there. It's a 3.
3. Okay. You look at her, and she's hunched over, and she's sobbing as she says this, but you can't tell whether or not it's real or fake. Quite literally, you're just watching a woman break down right in front of you.
I'm gonna take her home. I'm just gonna send her back to the house, and then I'm going to go back and speak with the... Is the commissioner in on this, or do I need to ask him?
So, first off, let's say you drop her home. So, her home, so say it's about a block away, and then the police station is about 2 blocks away. So, you go up to her, and as you're walking down the street, I'd say you probably have to. The commissioner would probably know what's happening. Well, not the commissioner, but the chief, chief of policing. You'd probably have to talk to him if you want to find out any more information apart from what you can get out of the lead detective.
Okay. I want to try and speak with that commissioner or chief of police.
You go to the police station and you walk in through the front doors. And you walk through and you go to and you speak to the receptionist and you find out the chief of police is he's been awaiting you in a way that he heard about your presence at the crime scene. You'd probably come to him.
Okay.
You walk through and you look at all the officers walking around, mumbling about you because they've seen PIs before, but none who'd be ballsy enough to actually try and step into an active crime scene. And it's a mix. Some of them are pissed off that you'd even attempt such thing, but others are astounded by. They can't decide whether or not it was bravery or stupidity.
What is the expression on the chief of police's face?
As he sees you, he's like, come on, my friend, come here. Trust me, I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna punish you for what you did, but I do wish you would have spoken with me first. And he looks genuinely not happy, but he looks neutral to see you.
Okay.
And he goes, look, I get it, you're a PI, you're supposed to investigate this stuff for money, but at the same time, we can't have a PI running around doing police work. We are trained to do this stuff, son, so how about you go back to your, the cheating scandals and your taking photographs of people, okay?
You do realize I was a top-of-the-line detective in the police station.
And he grabs the file, he reaches around, grabs a file off the desk and slams down in front of you and goes, oh, I'm very well aware of that. But here's the thing, Sonny. My boy, my dear old son. I don't give a shit. Look, you whatever you did before, that doesn't matter because what you're doing now is highly illegal. We can't allow you to be doing this now, can we?
Exactly what am I doing? That's illegal. I'm just investigating.
Interfering. Well, for one, you interfered with the crime scene. You have had anything to say for yourself?
Yeah, of course I went to the crime scene. I'm a detective. Clearly you're a detective over there
He
on your
slams his
team.
hand down and goes, "You are not a detective anymore. You are a private investigator.
Yeah, I
You
investigate
do not
things.
have the same jurisdiction as a detective, boy."
Did you even talk to your detective? He didn't even investigate. He didn't talk. He just stood there. He didn't check out the body was there
Well, I
for a
appreciate you
while.
bringing these things to my concern. That is not your call to make. You're not chief of police. You're not even a police officer at all. You are, yes, sure, I'll reprimand him, and I'll probably have to remove, put him back down to a boot, or put him into extra training to see to get what he should have done. But it doesn't matter. It's not your call.
Well, I guess you don't want the information that I found. As I get up and start to walk out.
And he sort of stops. He says, "Wait, leave it here." And he raises his hand out for the stuff that he's taken from the crime scene.
I don't take anything out of my pocket. I just say. I speak with him. I say, that body clearly was there longer than we all really know. It looks like it's been dead. He's been dead for a while. Your investigator or your detective didn't even look into pockets or anything. Did he even speak with you about the symbol on the guy's chest? It was
Of course he
branded,
did.
branded like cattle into his chest. Underneath his
Of
jacket
course.
was residue. Not residue, sorry. There was a giant hole on the inside of his jacket. Something was there. I'm not entirely sure. It
Mhm.
ripped his jacket. His fingers, if he's been only dead, from what we can tell, for a few days, rigor mortis should not have such a grip on his fingers. There's something else here. I know it. You know it.
Yes. And that is why this is a matter for the police. Now get out of my office. Now, I knew all this information. You don't think I look across the files that come onto my desk? What he did was he looked at the body after he sorted out the crimes. After we take the body away, that's when we investigate the body and discover all this stuff.
Your
It's called due
investigator
process,
never.
son.
Investigator never even came to the body. He was bothered.
That's because we do the investigating, we do the forensics. Here, where we're not putting people in the circumstance of having to witness that blood and gore fuckfest.
Your analyst
Okay.
never got a sample. They just fumbled over their supplies. They could have messed with the scene, let's say.
He looks at you and goes, "Look, I've had enough. Now, either you can leave my crime scene alone, you can leave this case alone, and go back to your days of collecting payments for the small work. You know, the work that you can only get after you got kicked out of the police force. Or I can put you under arrest. How does that sound?"
Look, clearly you don't want my help, but your investigator does. And I walk out.
Okay. As you walk out of the police precinct, you're back on the street. The lamp light's now flickering a bit more overhead, and it's obvious that something. Actually, can you roll me a perception check?
Deception? Alright.
Yeah.
That's an
No,
11.
perception, sorry.
What's that?
Perception, sorry.
Perception. 13.
Okay. You look up and you notice the lights, just one by one in a row, just. And all the lights in the street just go out. And just one continuous, like, one after another. And then from there, you look up and you just see this mist flying through and then coming back. I mean, like doing a, flip over and just flying straight back towards you. Now, can you please roll for initiative?
Alrighty. 9.
Okay. As it's chasing towards you, you just hear, "It's away!" As it swings to attack you. It's. Hold up. That is a. What's your AC?
AC. Shoot. Where do I find AC?
That is your armor class. That is. It should be in like a symbol of a shield.
Under my skills?
No, you'll see initiative, and then beside initiative is armor class.
Oh. On the
Also,
the
have
main
you made your?
on the main screen?
Yes. Did you make your thing level 3?
I didn't mess with it. I think it started off with a.
Okay.
Let's see, feature traits. Oh, armor class.
I can see it here. It's 16. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found it. 16 is my armor class.
Okay. So this is probably my bad. I should have told you, but we're starting at level 3.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna have to. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep the same enemy, but I'm just gonna lower the health a little bit just for you, okay? Because one person against a level, 3 enemy.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna go well. Okay. So it uses. Okay, so that is a 15. So it swipes through the air and it just tries to swing this long sword at you, and as it does, it just ping. It still hits you, but it just pings off your armor, sliding through as it just does nothing. He just keeps on flying through the air for another, I'd say, 5-10 feet, then turns around and stops and looks at you and goes, "This is your only warning. Go away. Don't look back." Please take your time.
Does it fly at me? Is it flying at me?
Oh yeah, it flew at you. It tried to hit you. It missed, and it kept on flying for another, say, 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 5 feet away. Past you now, and then it.
So is it out of swing range?
I'd say you could probably swing it.
So I want to swing at it with my hand axe that I have.
Okay.
So that's. That's a 1.
It's a 1.
Whiffs.
Okay. As you swing at him, it just he is just barely out of reach, I'd say. And you just swing and it just completely misses. You don't hit anything, and then it just, sort of spin around a little bit, and then you come back up and you're like, okay, time for more. Okay. Well, it's time for this guy now. That is a 16, so that hits. He sees you do that. He pulls out his longsword again, and he just swings it down at you. And it clops you right in the shoulder, where it's just trying to hit. Um, sorry, I'm just trying to pull up how much damage I do. That is a 4. That's 4 damage. That's
Okay.
you.
Is he still, or is it the end of his turn?
That's the end of his turn.
Is he still like
swings
right
it
there
down, and then
as he hit me?
he's right there as he hit you, and that's when he sort of links it into, pulls you closer,
Oh.
like with the sword, and just goes, "Do you not understand? You cannot win." And then lets you go and just sort of pushes you back a little bit with more of the sword.
I want to take that hand axe and with a emotion, I want to hit its chest.
As you hit its chest, so can you roll to hit? Yeah.
It's another one.
Are you rolling a d20?
Am I rolling the wrong one?
Are you rolling a d20?
Yes.
Good. I don't know how you got 2 nat ones in a row, but
it so it bounced off my laptop and rolled, and I'm in slow motion. I watched it roll onto the one.
oh shit. Okay. Anyway, so he comes back on the long sword, and for 13 points of damage, for 13, he reaches with this long sword, and he attempts to strike you, but he just goes sailing overhead, and he's like, "You cannot keep. I cannot miss forever." Sorry about that. He goes, "I cannot miss forever, boy. I will get you. And you will either die or I will bring you to me." And then he, puts down the sword, readying himself for the next attack.
Is the sword like still in motion of him putting it down?
No, the sword's now
Okay.
down at the ground. So, like,
How close is he to me?
He's within striking range.
Does he have any armor?
He has studded leather.
I want to swing for the neck.
Swing for the neck.
Yeah.
You realize it doesn't matter where you aim, right?
It doesn't?
It doesn't. You just roll to hit.
Oh, okay. That's an 18.
Hit shot, double damage. 18?
18.
That hits. That hits. So what do you do?
I want to swing for the neck, and hopefully, yeah, I did hit, but I want to take my axe and swing for his neck.
Okay, so as you swing his thing, he like reaches up, like he realizes what you're doing, and sort of flies up ever so slightly, so that it cops him right in the arm, and you push your great axe into him. Please roll for damage.
That's a 5.
5. Okay. As he says, he says, fucking hell, and he realizes just how much damage you can do, and so he turns around and he starts to try to run away back to his master. So it's like, you fucking idiot, and then he starts flying away. You do get opportunity attack on this.
Oh, is my he's starting to turn away. Is my hand axe still into his shoulder and I'm holding onto it?
No, sorry. So it hit him in the shoulder, and you sort of, at every attack, you sort of ready yourself for the next one.
Okay. So he's just flying away?
He's trying to. You do get opportunity attack.
Let's Let's see. Clearly it's evil. I don't have an action that I don't think it would be good here. Hang on. Let's see. I have... Ooh, okay. I'm going to take the hammer from my inventory and try to throw it at him.
Okay. Can you please roll to hit?
18.
You grab the hammer and you swing it over your back and it flings through the air and it just clops him right in the back. Can you please roll for damage? I'll just take that as your normal great axe damage. 4? Okay. Unfortunately, the ghost apparition sort of thing just, while obviously hurt, it's like sort of almost dragging itself along. It's still flying away at a steady pace, and it's trying to get as far away from you as possible.
Clearly,
your axe, after a couple of seconds, just falls to the ground.
Okay. Pick up my axe, and is it in distance where I can just run up to where it was?
Roll me an athletics check.
Let's see. Athletic. Okay. That's a 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, you manage to catch up to him, and you can sort of hear him going, fuck. Now, this wasn't how it was supposed to go. It wasn't how it was supposed to go.
Instead of...
if you'd like, he can make, and as he turns around, he tries to do another attack at you. Unfortunately, his long sword just completely sails over your head, and he uses that momentum to continue attempting to run away. What do you do?
I'm going to take that hammer and try and hit him with the hammer again.
Alright. Roll for hit.
I lost my dice.
That's my bad. I forgot to put on the music.
That's a 5.
Okay. You try to swing your great axe, but it just completely, like if you're slamming it down with both your arms, it just lands right next to him. He is just trying as hard as he can to get away. What do you do?
How far away is he from me?
I'd say he's about 20 meters, but you realize that he only has... There's something he's aiming for, and you can see a small drain in the ground. Like one of those grates that holds stormwater. You can see he's making a mad dash for this particular grate, and that's about 10 feet away. And so you know this attack will be your last. So
am I able to run up and just grab him like a brawl?
Sure, you can attempt to grapple.
Would that be another athletics roll?
Yes. Please make an athletics roll.
That is a 7.
Okay. You run up and attempt to grab him. And then he manages to slip out of you, like just barely avoid your reach. And he flies in a dart straight into the drain. Just see his body just dissipate into where the drain is. As you realize you've lost what could have been a vital piece of information forever.
Okay.
And off in the distance, as you hear this, look at your failure in front of you. You hear a mad cackling laugh reaching out of the hilltops. And just like that, we are going to end today's session. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Once again, my name is Peyten and I've been your Dungeon Master. And this has been the Lost Bodies of Thotorsound. See you next time.
I am KeithDubbins. I played the Paladin. I will see everyone later. Hopefully, we'll have everything set up.